So what do you do when you have a chicken coop full of these ladies, but you gotta put these guys in there as well? You do what Justin Rhodes did. You build the crib. Okay, so I decided to do this out of PVC instead of 2x2s or 4x4s. Why? Because I still have a whole bunch of PVC laying around from a previous project, and I found a mesh that I can use because it's 12 inches tall. I want to use that size because the chicks aren't gonna be small forever. They're gonna be small for a little while. I just want them to be able to duck in somewhere when the bigger hens start to peck on them. So I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it 12 by 12 by 3 feet wide. And I'm gonna have the mesh on the sides and some of the front, but on the top I'm gonna put some blue tarp so that if it rains or the other chickens go on top and you get that holy chicken squat, it doesn't go into the little crib with the other chicks. I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna fast forward it so you guys can see. It'll be a little time lapse, so you don't have to sit around and watch me do this whole thing. It'll probably take me an hour or two, but to you it'll probably be like a minute. Let's see. So now that I have the connecting pipes for the top and the bottom, we're gonna build the rectangle right now. Alright, so now I'm gonna put on the side and the front of the crib, but these are the only wire ties that I have, so they're pretty long. So I'll just use them sparingly. Now, when I get to the middle part, I want to be able to have a space for the chicks to get in, but not the bigger chickens. So I'm going to put all this together, and then I'll measure out and cut the part that I want out. So before the rains fell, I was able to get some of this tarp. It's just a bigger piece that I had in the back there, so I just went ahead and trimmed it across the front, across the back. And this is what I'm going to use just to cover up the chicken crib, at least for now. I wasn't exaggerating. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this for a while and then get back to it because the wind and the rain is making it really loud and everything's starting to get wet. Alright, so what did I learn? Chicks is still too small. That tarp, not strong enough for these guys, even though it's temporary. And the entrance is too big. So the chicks go back in the bin for another week, maybe 2. And I go back to changing that tarp to something a little more solid, even though it's temporary. And then we try it again. See you next week.